go into sex without
Before you
saying
even
hello
reach
to
that
someone.
point, a man needs to exhibit other traits in quality. Look at the music that's portrayed by black female artists. Yo, what's good, guys? We are back with another episode on the Black Diamond Podcast, and this topic is going to be around what recently happened on the Whatever podcast, where a woman thinks her Krav Maga is going to work on a full-grown man, and a black man at that. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and let's get to the clip.
Clear that men enjoy violence and women do.
Okay, so what I have to say is I've recently, over the past 10 weeks, I've gotten into Krav Maga, which is it's Israeli.
Yeah, it's an Israeli martial art.
Yes, and it's based off of defending yourself in real world events rather than martial arts fighting in a cage or something like that. And there is something that's even invigorating and that I love about it. The fact that I know if someone came and attacked me, that I could likely handle myself.
Well, hold on.
And
How tall are
so
you?
to me, that's attractive.
How tall are you?
I'm 4'9". I'm 4'10".
How much do you weigh?
100 pounds.
When you say you could handle somebody who, you're talking about a woman.
I can pick up a 180-pound man and throw him on his back.
But
Yeah. I swear to you. I can take a knife from a guy. I can take a gun from a guy. Yeah.
wait, so, maybe it might help you against a woman of similar size or a really small, weak man. 180-pound man, even if he's untrained, I don't care how good your Krav Maga is, you're fucked.
But that's the thing.
It wouldn't even help her against a teenage boy straight out of high school. A teenage boy would destroy the fully grown average woman.
That's the thing. You get that guy on the ground, right? You knock him on the ground, and then you either bail out of there because that's safest.
You think you can... Here. Wait, Morgan, you want to be a...
I know I don't want to hurt anybody.
Oh, she doesn't want to hurt anybody.
No, I'll do it though. It'll hurt.
I'll tell you right now that gentleman who's in that room with you right now.
What's that?
If that gentleman who's in the room with you right now could literally hold you down. He could hold you down on the ground with one hand while still enjoying a hot bowl of soup, and there isn't a fucking thing on earth you could do about it.
But there is tactical moves. There is tactical moves where you can get out of things and then bail, and that's the whole point.
I think
is get out tactically and bail.
I appreciate your confidence, but I think that a lot of hypotheticals got to happen for you to even get him in that position. Because not to be funny, but you're small, so if a man hits you hard enough, it's a wrap. You're not gonna have a chance to even get to all that because of the initial force that he can use. You're smaller, I could literally just pick you up like this. So it's you probably can do it if you catch me in a position where I'm kind of in a vulnerable position. But if if a man got to square with you,
well, hold on, let's try it.
I'm not.
Well, here's the proposal. We'll give her the best position. We'll let you sink in a rear naked chokehold on Eric.
Who's Eric?
Right here. Hello.
Is that Eric? I didn't know his name was Eric. Hello, Eric. I'm Winter.
What's going on?
So you have.
You want to grapple?
No, it'll be right here. So here's the proposal. You said you can have. He's giving you the best position. You have him in a rear naked choke. You have his back. You have his neck. Do you think he'll be able to escape from your chokehold?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait.
What? So even with...
If he knows how, he seems like he seems like he can do that.
Have you done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or... He has no training. He's got zero training. He didn't even take a karate kid. Hold on. He didn't even take a karate class in fucking... when he was 7.
I don't know nothing.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Of course.
All right, I haven't learned that yet, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
I'll do it.
You're trained to do that though.
Do you want to do it?
You could try. Go ahead. I'll sit here. Go ahead. Don't choke me though.
She's gonna put you in a chokehold.
I don't think she's gonna.
I haven't done this kind before, but I'm gonna try to get the leverage.
All right.
Don't hurt him.
Just sit right here.
Don't hurt him. Don't knock him out.
All right.
Okay, so you want to palm it different. Don't put your thumb like that. Palm it, otherwise you're gonna hurt your thumb. So I'm gonna get you.
Wow. Is this allowed?
What the?
Nah, you can't do it.
You.
You too little.
Oh, get up.
You too little. I got it. It's over. It's over. Let it go.
Kick him in the face. Or the balls. No, don't kick him in the balls. Don't kick him in the balls.
It's over. Stop. You can't do it. Stop. What are you doing?
No, you told me stop. It ain't over till it's over.
You're not really fighting.
It ain't over till it's over.
I could have killed you just now, Shorty.
What the?
I could have killed you, and you hit me in my shit. Really.
I mean, in real life,
Right, I fucking did.
What the? Fuck?
Your first Krav Maga lesson was just free. Congratulations.
That fucking window.
in real life, you could say.
You kicked me in my shit.
Bro, what the?
I didn't know she was gonna do all that.
Was that the lesson?
I don't know, but you
How to
kicked.
obliterate.
The only lesson to be learned in that clip or in that Krav Maga lesson is that shit will not work in real life. You try that shit on a full-grown man, he's gonna literally put you down with one hand, and you're not gonna be able to get back up. Now, this is so important because society tells men and women that we're both equal. But in reality, most men can destroy most women physically with just one hand, right? You can tie one hand behind our backs, and most women cannot take us on without the help of some type of tool. It doesn't matter what lesson you learn. You can learn jiu-jitsu, you can learn Krav Maga, you can learn boxing, any self-defense class you want to learn. All it takes for most men is something called pure rage. And not even that. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of effort to put down a woman. But if you take a teenage boy, 150 pounds, and you give him pure rage and anger, he's going to be able to take out most women. It doesn't really matter. This is the physical difference between men and women. Men are physically stronger, and women are just not. They won't ever be, right? And this is why we have different roles, different places within society. Men can do certain things, and women specialize in other things. Now, this all comes into play because without other men teaching their young boys that men should not hit women, then you would have a society where if all things were equal and a woman put her hands on a man because she got emotional, she would get seriously injured by a man because it's equal. But there's a societal norm that fathers teach the young boys, and sometimes mothers do too, that it's not fair for a man to hit a woman. Why? It's because we are much physically stronger than them. We can cause dangerous and serious bodily harm to a woman just because they're weaker than us. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of men out there who believe in equal rights, right? And with equal rights come equal lefts, all right? And they're not afraid to put their hands on you or you put your hands on them first. This is why an important lesson we have to teach women and men is that if you do raise your fist or your hand to anyone, it could be a bear, lion, tiger, a man, a woman. If you raise your fist to another human being, if you raise your hand to another human being, be prepared for the consequences that they will be able to raise their hand back, and you have to deal with the repercussions of your actions. All right? Keep your hands to yourself if you don't want to be hit back. But no, we live in a society where we teach men that you're much physically stronger than a woman and you shouldn't put your hands on a woman. Now, I do agree with that, but I also don't agree with women raising their hands to men, thinking that they could take on a man or that they're going to be okay with hitting a man, just for the simple fact that it's a societal norm that men shouldn't hit women. All right? If women want equal opportunities and they want to show that they truly want to be in spaces with other men, then they have to deal with the fact that there is a threat of violence with someone who is much physically stronger than you. And that if you do poke the bear, then be prepared to deal with the repercussions of your actions. All right. And this is a good clip. It doesn't matter what martial arts you have in your pocket as a woman. Your best course of action, if you do face a man who is willing to hit you, is to just run away and find another man to help you. That's simply it. All right. He's going to be able to take you out. And that comes from just experience dealing with fights as a man. You don't want to deal with another man as a woman because you just don't understand what will happen once a man sees red. All right? So as a woman, your best course of action is to just run away. And most men understand this threat of violence. You ever walked into a club, you ever walked into a bar? Men are constantly analyzing each other. We're constantly analyzing what threats are, or what the possible threats are, and what actions you need to take in place, and how you measure up to the other men in your area. So I hope you guys enjoyed this clip. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, stay tuned for the next one.